Hey everybody, I'm Sam Ulin, partner here at ClearView, and I'm excited to start the first of what we're hoping will be a series of conversations where we take folks with diverse expertise across our leadership group, pull them together and ask a couple questions around topics that are really relevant to the industry today, how it's evolving, and how it matters for innovators in our ecosystem. This is really just about the relative nature of pricing in the US relative to markets beyond. Is it fair to say that's really the main thrust of what we're looking at here?
Yeah, absolutely. This is not a change in terms of how we're looking at value assessment for the purposes of price negotiation. This is simply, and by and large, just a referencing mechanism in which the US will sort of adopt prices, potentially the lowest price of a basket of countries with comparable sort of development economic profile to that of the US. So it's definitely not a value-oriented scheme, more about a price assignment based upon prices that are established in other markets. But Sam, to your point, the prices in these other markets are, of course, established by their own health technology assessments, et cetera, and often result in prices that are substantially lower to that of the US.
Maybe as a part of that, I think we all recognize tremendous uncertainty and mechanistically how this would come to bear in the US. And maybe we can revisit that if it becomes more clear in the coming months. For now, anything we haven't touched on that's worth keeping top of mind as you think about what this order could mean for innovators?
I mean, maybe what I would do is just summarize the takeaways being either this, does in fact drop to the bottom line of our clients and they make decisions that probably are aligned with reducing investments in innovation, or we play this game of chicken with, major markets and they blink and where they can, right, change policy relatively rapidly, which is probably not the case, right? They change that policy to increase their pricing a bit to try to mitigate, that loss that would be happening in in their NPVs and their investment decisions. So I think that's the trade-off. Either you lose the volume or you lose the value.
Yeah. I mean, that's, I think, the way I've tried to simplify it is at the end of the day, there's a global question of the value of biopharmaceutical innovation. And in a world where this just fundamentally rips margin and revenue out of the system, then yeah, innovation is going to slow down, potentially stop in many places. And obviously, we all sit in that industry. We see the value of it. It's hard for us to wrap our heads around that being the outcome, in which case the game of chicken does seem like what's left. Well, look, I appreciate both taking the time to join on this one today. For folks listening along, if you have questions, want to go deeper, Mike and Rishi both can be encyclopedic on this topic and others. Please don't hesitate to reach out, share questions. Otherwise, we'll hopefully you've enjoyed listening. This is the first of what I hope will be many of these types of conversations. If there's other topics you're interested in, shoot us a note, let us know. Otherwise, we'll look forward to bringing you more soon. Thanks, everyone.